Hey everybody. I have had an issue recently with our where's it at? Maytag brand Bravos MCT Maytag Commercial Technology dryer. So just to give a little more information about it, here's the model number, MEDX655DW1. I didn't see serial number. I don't think that matters, but there it is if you wanted to write that down. I didn't see very many YouTube videos on this particular model. So the issue I had was it wasn't drying. So my wife started a load 2-3 days ago, and it just wasn't heating up. So I'm not an electrician. I'm not a dryer washer repair person. I'm just someone that likes to think I know what I'm doing, and I don't like spending a lot of money. So I did what every guy like me would do. I went to YouTube, and I think I could do heart surgery with some good YouTube instruction. So anywho, I took the back panel off. So there's the back panel. It was a series of maybe 8 to 10 of these screws. Don't know the size of them, but didn't pay attention to that, but easy to take off. Once you get the back panel off, number one, let me first say this. The reason why this part failed, is so we did a little troubleshooting, my wife and I, yesterday, as to what might be the cause. And the reason this happened, and the number one reason that it says it happens in on all of the YouTube videos, is a plugged dryer vent. So we went outside to where it goes out, vents outside through the wall, and sure enough, there's loads of dryer vent lint. So we backed all of that out and started it again, tried it, and nothing but cold air. So back to the drawing board, but that's just part of troubleshooting. So then, like I said, now I've taken the back panel off, 6, 7, 8 screws around the panel. Easy to take off, very easy. Used the old drill there, came off in seconds. Pulled it out in my kitchen to where we've got easy access to it, which wasn't easy, but rather than getting frustrated, that's what we did. So then I'm not an electrician, but I do know how to use YouTube. I've got a multimeter. It's Greenlee, and all of the instructional videos say to check continuity across these fuses or these switches. You need to set the ohms down as the lowest setting you can get, which is 200 ohms. And this one has a little bit of audio with it as well. But anyway, that doesn't matter. So all I've done so far, there's a thermal fuse, which is just checking resistance across the fuse. So disconnect these wires here. Very easy to get to on this model. Pull the leads off, connect these things to this, right? These little leads onto those terminals, whatever you want to call them. I'm not an electrician. And then if you see continuity, you will get a reading of about something like this. All I'm going to do is touch the leads together. You're going to show some continuity, right? If you still have a fuse that is intact. So I did that across that thermal fuse, hoping it would be something very simple like that. That's a big negative. It had continuity, so the fuse is good. So the next thing was, let me back up a little bit, what they call a high limit switch. This right here, high limit switch, and it just sits in here like, it's got a little tab on it, and it sits in here like that. The tab goes in to that, and then it's held on there by one screw, and then you put your terminals on there. So it says to check continuity across that, of course. So I did that for the one that I took out, and there was no continuity, which says, and if I had more than one hand, I could show you that that's the case. This is gonna be tricky. I'm holding the phone between my knees, and you can see the multimeter down there. So there's that. And when I hit the other side, you're gonna see some continuity. There you go. So there is current flowing through that, right? Or at least there's a link between the two. So that tells me that one is good. Unfortunately, on my trip home from the hardware store, which is only about 3 minutes away from my house via car, 2 minutes, maybe even a minute and a half, I lost the old one. I have no idea how I did it, but I was going to show that there was no continuity between the terminals on the old one. So it was 0, right? It was just like that, or 1, I guess, or whatever, the lowest reading possible. So there's that. See it? Continuity on the old one. Just pretend with me for a minute. No continuity. So I feel fairly certain that the problem, or a problem, with this dryer is this high limit switch. So all I'm going to do is put this phone in this tripod. Oh my goodness. All right. This is amazing, y'all. Y'all have just witnessed a miracle. So I'm going to put the phone in the tripod. Look right there. There it is, my wife. I put it right there on the tripod. Oh, this makes the video better. Okay, so it's going to be a little longer, but anyway, this is awesome. I've already forgotten which was which, but let's see. Let's do a test. So, all right, phone in between the knees again. This is wonderful. Man, I love this stuff. All right, so this is already 8 minutes long. All right, so here we go. There and there. Continuity. This is the good one. All right, here we go. Sorry, I'm gonna no tricks, no camera tricks, no sleight of hand. That one's down. That's the good one. All right, here's the old one. If this shows continuity, this video will never be displayed. Nothing. Nothing. That's a miracle right there. Okay, all right, enough. All right, so old. I got to put it off to the side. I found it. I actually drove back to the store, looked all over the parking lot, called down there, and everything. But yeah, my wife says I'm getting old, and I am. But anyway, it comes with that cutoff switch and a thermostat. So the kit, it comes as a kit down at our hardware store, which is a Maytag, which must be owned by Whirlpool. I don't know these kinds of things. But $39.99. But they had it, and that's pretty awesome. So I'm so confident that that is it. I'm going to end this video. But all I'm going to do here, y'all, is I'm going to put that little tab right in there. I'm going to put a screw there. I'm going to put these leads on these little terminals, and I'm going to put the back on, and I'm going to shove this thing back in our utility room, and we're going to dry clothes. I'm just that confident. See y'all. It's under 10 minutes, so that's acceptable.